What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be installing a charge pipe, a burger tuning charge pipe on our 135 N55. So what we got here guys is the Burger Tuning Elite charge pipe. So this thing is an absolute beaut, the quality of this thing, and I love the gloss black finish. It's gonna make it look super slick in the engine bay. It even has the upgraded ports if you guys are gonna be running those massive power gains. As for now, we're not gonna be doing that, but for now, we do need this charge pipe because we did blow out the charge pipe that's currently in our car. But yes, with this charge pipe, you guys do get everything else you need, even the port block offs, just in case you don't need that for now. It does come with absolutely everything you guys need. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the install. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is actually remove the intake. So we're gonna have to remove this intake, remove this box. Pretty much the only two things we're gonna actually have to remove. We might have to remove this as well, just to get more access. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start taking all this stuff apart. Now that we remove both the small air ducts, this thing should literally just come on out. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect it from the intake box. Just like that, this whole thing should just come right on out. Now that we have all this air intake stuff, we do need to go ahead and start removing the intake itself. So at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and loosen up this clamp right here. That should be more than enough. Now we're just gonna go ahead and disconnect the sensor, as easy as that. And this whole thing now should just pretty much come on out if you guys have the Burger Tuning intake. So the next thing is we're gonna go ahead and pry up on this box. It should be pretty easy, but we do have to go ahead and just pull up on these and just get them out of the way. And now that you have everything disconnected, this whole box should just come out pretty easy. So the reason we're replacing our charge pipe is because our charge pipe blew out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is a cracked charge pipe. And I don't even think I have the band or anything. It literally just snapped right on off. So we're gonna go ahead and have to find that band as well. And we're gonna have to reuse the gasket that's within this charge pipe. So without further ado, let's go ahead and disconnect the sensor real quick. And I believe just this clamp as well. And this whole thing should just come right on out. You might have to actually remove this screw if yours is not broken, but mine is completely shot. At this point, guys, you should be able to pull out the charge pipe. So just go ahead and just pull it off with a J-pipe, and this whole thing should just come out. Now that you have the charge pipe pretty much removed, we do need that sensor, but if you guys look at this charge pipe, it is just completely disintegrated. So yeah, that's just what happens. Even actually the sensor where it goes in, look how flimsy this is, guys. Look at the play right there. Like this thing literally feels like it's gonna snap in every direction. Even that snapped. Like this thing was near its end of its life, and this car only has like 90-something thousand miles, so that's just ridiculous, honestly. So yeah, at this point, let's go ahead and just take off this sensor and put it into our new Elite Burger Tuning charge pipe. So this is held down by 2 bolts. I believe they're T25s, and you just kind of wiggle it off, and it comes off super easily. Now at this point, guys, this charge pipe is complete garbage. At this part of the video, guys, make sure to wipe your hands. You don't want any of your disgusting fingers on your beautiful new charge pipe from Burger Tuning. This thing just looks so beautiful. What I also love about this, guys, if you try pushing the sensor in there, bam, direct fitment, super easy, and it comes with its own bolts. Now, I don't recommend using an impact tool, but I'm gonna go ahead and just impact both of these in there. Just like that, the sensor's in there, guys. Now in my case, I'm not gonna be using these 2 ports on the bottom and the top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insert their port plug-in screw right here. So just go ahead, you can pretty much hand tighten it for the most part. And then you will need to tighten it up. Make sure you get your retaining clip from your other charge pipe. Mine was actually on the bottom of the car because it blew out. But yes, you will need this, and you will need a gasket. In my case, I don't have the gasket, so I'm just gonna be installing this for demonstration purposes, but make sure you guys have the O-ring here or you will have a boost leak code. Burger Tuning does sell that O-ring, so if you guys did lose your O-ring like I did, make sure to check out their website, and they have the O-ring that you can put in there, and then this clamp should be able to just go on pretty easy. So what I like to do, guys, first is put on, honestly, the boot into the charge pipe first, and then I typically like to put the smaller clamp, I just put it on the J-pipe, I leave it down there on the J-pipe. And as for the bigger clamp, I like to just pretty much put it on here. Don't actually tighten it, I just like to put it on there just for now, and then kind of just play around with the fitment and then tighten everything when everything's actually installed. So yeah guys, now that the charge pipe is in, I put on this clamp, make sure it sits perfectly in there. I connected the sensor back there, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and just tighten up these two, and then the charge pipe is pretty much installed. At this point, we have both clamps tightened down. We have that clamp on there, and then we have the sensor plugged in. So at this point, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and reassemble everything. The charge pipe's in there. It's actually a very easy install. And just like that, guys, that's how you guys install the burger tuning charge pipes. And now that that's in there, we shouldn't have any more boost leaks. Remember, if you guys did not remove your gasket off of that, make sure you do so, because without that gasket, you will still have a boost leak. So that being said, we are at the end of the video. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button. If you guys want this charge pipe, it's gonna be the first link down below. Without further ado, guys, I love y'all so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.